Welcome to the RadioU podcast. Coming up, it's only August, but Christian Girl Autumn is already over.
Also, can we mind meld with NayNay and Sparkle?
All that and more on the way next. We have a Cracker Barrel update. 8772 RadioU. Unfortunately, it's not. They've changed their mind and they're going back to the way they used to be. Was a week or two ago, Cracker Barrel caught some flack online and caught some flack from us here on the show because they've rebranded the interior of their stores.
Yep.
Of their restaurants.
Yeah, they painted it all white and took a lot of the charm out of the store, the inside. It looks like mainly the dining area where they had changed it.
Yeah.
They put in booths, so no longer was it all just the same tables that we're all used to when you go into a Cracker Barrel. So it's just very, very different.
Yeah, it's way bright and it just looks more generic.
More generic, more millennial mom.
Yeah, exactly. And so they got a lot of heat for that, I think, online. I saw more people complaining than anybody going, well, hold on a minute, everybody. But Cracker Barrel, not only unfazed, they're doubling down. They came out with a new logo yesterday. So not only have they changed all of their interiors, now they're changing the logo as well. And it's modern and it's stripped down and it also sucks.
It sucks so much. It's removed all personality from the brand. It literally removed the barrel.
Uh-huh.
It removed the person sitting by the barrel.
Yeah, that fella sitting, is he in a rocking chair?
I don't know if it shows you what he's sitting in.
No, it's just a regular chair.
Just a chair, yeah. But he's right by the barrel. He's leaning on the barrel.
Uh-huh.
We're all used to that logo.
We can only assume there's crackers in it.
Only a good assumption there. But yeah.
Or is he the cracker?
No. Hudson. That's the personality of the brand. And they tried to say, oh, we're going back to our roots because when we started in 1969, we didn't have a person on the logo. It was just the words. Mm-hmm. Well, so what? We're all used to the person on the logo. We want the person. Stop trying to give this a millennial makeover. All of us hate how McDonald's has been turned into a gray box.
Yeah.
None of us like these makeovers. They remove all personality from the brand, from the restaurant. It's not fun anymore. No one can have any fun anymore. We have to paint over wood and make it white. Why?
I don't know. I don't know what it's going to take to convince Cracker Barrel or any other brand that what we want. I think I speak for a lot of younger people when I say what we want is not a generic bank, everything to be a generic bank when you walk in.
Right.
Or when you see it, when you have the app and it just looks like, based off of this, you would have no idea what Cracker Barrel is about.
Exactly.
This doesn't tell you anything.
Yeah, it doesn't tell you anything. It doesn't give you anything. As you said, it makes it so much more generic when you just go into the restaurant and see that. It looks like any other restaurant. Why do you want to make yourself look like any other restaurant? You're Cracker Barrel. You should look like Cracker Barrel.
Yeah. I can't even spend any time looking at their new menu because I know I'm not going to go. I'm not going to support this.
Well, I don't think all of the restaurants have changed yet.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully the just vitriol online will convince them to turn back. Although, as you said, I don't know if that's going to work because they seem to be doubling down. And I got to be honest, I watched an interview with the CEO and president of Cracker Barrel, and she doesn't look like she's from the South.
She doesn't get it.
She looks like she's from LA or New York.
Yep.
And I'm like, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, she does not understand. I will say, if they had just done the logo, would I like it? No. But would I really care? Also, no. I'm not particularly attached to the old logo,
it's the
but it's everything. The
Yeah.
inside is much more offensive to me than changing the logo. But now I'm just they're doubling down. I'm doubling down. I'm even madder than I was before.
Same.
I kind of forgotten about it. Now I'm not going to forget. I will not deal with this Cracker Barrel. Jake Paul has announced his next fight, and this time it's for real. 8772 Radio U.
And it's not Anthony Joshua.
It's not, unfortunately. That was the name that was being thrown around. That would have been a big name and a really like compelling
Respected fight.
Yeah. That's not going to happen this time, though. Apparently, that deal broke down over network issues. But
like they didn't have the internet or something?
I don't know. Yeah.
What's that supposed to mean?
I was going through a tunnel. I'm losing you.
Right. I'm having network issues.
But the name that he has found instead is a meaningful name in boxing. Coming up on November 14th, and it's not somebody that's old either, by the way. Old and washed up. On November 14th in Atlanta, Georgia, on Netflix, Jake Paul will be fighting Gervonta Tank Davis.
Okay, don't know who that guy is.
He is a championship boxer. He's a title holder. This is a significant name, and he is like still in his prime. He's not old or anything.
Okay.
Like he is an active boxer. He just beat Ryan Garcia, who's another big name of boxing, a couple of years, like 2 years ago.
Okay.
So this is a meaningful name.
Okay.
Here's the thing. Jake Paul's last fight was at 200 pounds. Mm-hmm. Gervonta Davis fights at like 135.
Oh. So he's like flyweight, basically.
He is. He would be like lightweight or welterweight, maybe.
Yeah.
At best, and now he's having to. They should meet in the middle somewhere, but this is. I feel like it's going to be a massive challenge.
Unfair. Yeah. Okay. That kind of makes this quote from Jake Paul make a little bit more sense, but also it doesn't make sense at all. Listen to this quote. You said his name is Gervonta?
Gervonta Davis.
Gervonta. Okay. He says, Gervonta, who has been disrespecting my name for too long. His nickname might be Tank, but I'm an FPV drone, and I'm about to disable Tiny Boy.
Wow.
Yes, he's one of the top pound-for-pound boxers in the world. He had to throw that in so no one would question this fight. But my motto is anyone, anytime, any place against all odds, and I like my odds. First, I'm going to kill David. Then I will go on to slaughter Goliath.
Wow.
How does that make any sense?
Does that mean Anthony Joshua is Goliath?
Maybe. I don't know, but...
or does that mean Butterbean is Goliath?
That might be more accurate. But it's just a little strange to use that analogy, which is always David versus Goliath, and be like, yeah, I'm taking them both on. I'm going to kill David and then go kill Goliath. Why are you killing David? What did David do?
Yeah, David was like supposed to be the good guy. This is going to be interesting because while other boxers... Yes, Jake Paul will sue us if we say the fights were rigged.
Yeah.
But the other boxers were like typically have been older, past their prime. There was Floyd Mayweather, which was like one of the most questionable ones of all.
Yeah.
Because that was just sanctioned differently that made it just feel not quite real. But for Gervonta Davis, he has never lost. He's 30 years old. He's never lost. He's won 30 fights. 28 by knockout.
Wow.
So he's not going to want to mess up his record, even if the guy's like 70 pounds larger than you. I don't think that he's taking this fight thinking that he is expected to lose.
Well, I don't think any boxer is going to take a fight expecting to lose. Mm-hmm. They might know that the odds are against them, which again is why this quote from Jake Paul is quite funny, because he's like, against all odds. Well, the odds say you're going to beat a man that's 70 pounds lighter than you. Mm-hmm. But I just feel like he is maybe just taking this for the paycheck.
I think what I would expect is this fight goes the distance, unlike most of Gervonta Davis's. And then maybe he wins on by the judges on the scorecard because he's actually a real boxer, and Jake Paul has picked it up more recently.
I don't think so. I think pounds are going to win out on this one.
Davis just has to avoid getting knocked out, but Jake Paul is a different power. I would not want to have to work for Myers Public Relations today. 8772 Radio U. It must be a tough time for them.
It sounds like it's been a tough year, according to this story.
Yeah, Meijer, the Midwest retail chain. It's kind of like Walmart. They are catching some flack online after an event that took place some time ago. We don't know exactly how long ago this was, but it's been re-brought back where people are getting upset over it again. This is a former Meijer employee who is a teenager. We don't know exactly how old. That was arrested. So what's going around is the video of this guy getting arrested. And the reason that he's getting arrested is because he stole, allegedly, I guess, about $110 worth of chicken and fruit cups over several months. And instead of him being...
Are you good? Are you good?
Instead of the manager or anybody like talking to him and being like, hey, y'all can't be taking the fruit cups.
Yeah.
The manager in question totaled up, like kept track every time that this guy took a fruit cup until it got over $100 so that he could press charges and get the police involved. This is the story that we've been told. This happened a while ago. The video is now recirculating around.
For like the third time.
Yeah. I was researching this yesterday and there were stories about it from April, but now there's stories about it again because people are getting all upset over it again like it just happened.
It's like a new crop of people are seeing it each time.
Yeah, even though this is not brand new, but it is crazy. I mean, it doesn't excuse apparently the manager in question. We know who he was. He got fired, apparently. And so...
the manager got fired?
Yeah, the guy, which, I mean, it feels like that seems appropriate based off of what we know.
Yeah, you would think if you're seeing an employee, take something, you would tell them, hey, it's time to stop doing that. Don't take that or we're going to fire you.
There's a lot of things you can do before you get the police involved over $110 worth of chicken and fruit cups over several months.
Several months, yeah. So you just let this kid continue this behavior. He probably thought it was just a normal thing. Maybe he was thinking like, oh, this is included or something. I don't know exactly why this kid was doing it. I don't really think you can defend the behavior of either, in my opinion, the manager or the employee, even though clearly the employee quite young and maybe just didn't realize that he wasn't supposed to be. I just find it hard to defend either side on this.
It happened so long ago, at least like we don't know exactly when it happened, but it happened months, if not over a year ago. And so it's a small thing in the scheme of the world, but we don't know. Some people have said that he was taking the fruit cups that were going to be thrown away anyways.
Oh, yeah.
And so, I mean, regardless, $110 over several months, it's nothing. I'm sure other employees at Meijer that probably steal much more than this. It doesn't make it okay necessarily, but he certainly shouldn't be arrested over it.
Well, I think it should have been a situation where if you're a good manager, you're going to, intervene in the situation.
Yeah.
And say, hey, you may have worked at a food place in the past, like a food chain, where you get a free meal with every shift.
Yeah.
Because that's commonplace. Like if you work at McDonald's or Burger King or something like that. I worked at a cafe and it was that way. You got a free meal at every shift. You had to make the meal and you had to be off the clock when you ate it. But free food was a part of your your payment basically for working there. And so that might be an environment that this kid is used to. He may have come from an environment like that. So it may have been nothing for him to think that he could take a fruit cup that was going to be thrown out the next day.
Yeah. And when you think about it too, the manager had been, this is undisputable, that the manager had waited and kept track of all this that guy was taking until it reached $110. You think if that took a couple months, how many dollars a day that is? It's so minuscule, and that you're keeping track of that.
Yeah, I just don't understand why the manager wouldn't say something.
Behavior.
Well, I don't think it's unhinged. I think, anyone that has a business might be keeping track of losses and whatnot, but why wouldn't you say something?
Yeah.
Why would you let it go on for months and not say like, hey, you're not supposed to be doing that, right? Like, because honestly, honestly, this kid probably thought it was normal. He probably thought that's what he was supposed to be doing.
If nobody ever said anything to him, and there's a lot of different reports or just people sounding off about what they think was going through his head.
Yeah, I mean, it's all just, we're presupposing, we're just, coming up with explanations when we really have no clue why each party acted in the way they did.
But it's just crazy that this is so old, but it's like
continually coming back up again.
If you're the manager in question, if you're Meyer in question, you're like, why do we have to deal with this again?
Right, it's really not Meyer's fault.
No.
Like, Meyer has nothing to do with this.
Imagine this. Ozempic for your dog. 8772 RadioU. It's not just your imagination. It's soon to be reality.
No, that's not a good thing. We just talked about how Ozempic makes you go blind.
Yeah.
Dogs already have issues with going blind when they get older.
But it's a small... I'm sure they'll work that out.
Oh, you think?
I'm sure they'll work that out.
I mean, if it's a problem for the humans, why would they try and put more effort into what they make for the dogs?
Because we love our dogs.
Yeah.
And we wouldn't want them to go blind.
Well, they already do go blind.
The company known as Okava is expecting to roll out animal-friendly Ozempic, basically, by the end of the decade. In the next 3 to 5 years,
okay,
we could have Ozempic for dogs to help keep them at the right weight they're supposed to be.
I don't know why, but I thought you were going to say at the end of the year and the end of the decade.
Yeah.
Okay.
They got to put in all the work to make sure that it's safe and that it's not making them go blind or whatever.
Yeah, so this is early development right now.
Yeah, they're working on this. And you might think, why do we need this? Well, apparently 60% of dogs and cats in the United States are overweight.
Ooh, that's a lot.
That's not good.
That's the majority, so not good.
Odds are you have a pet that's overweight if you have a pet.
Oh, man. I have been, for whatever reason, ever since I got Noelle last December, so nervous about her, becoming obese.
Yeah.
Because I'm not with her most of the day. So most of the day, she's just at home chilling.
Yeah.
And I'm like, she's got to stay active. She can't be eating too much. She can't be snacking throughout the day. So, yeah, that's a worry of mine.
It sounds like Ozempic for Noelle the cat would be perfect.
No, she's not overweight now, but I'm just trying to make sure that doesn't happen.
Preventative Ozempic for Noelle the cat sounds perfect.
I don't want to give my cat shots. Thanks.
I can't believe... I know cats are lazy, but, even if you let them outside or, if they have all the room to roam in the world... They still don't do, they're still going to lie around. That's just what cats do.
I think the issue is not that they lie around a bunch. I think the issue is a lot of people overfeed their pets. They let their pets graze throughout the day rather than giving them a dedicated, this is when you eat.
Now, I think with dogs, this is different because dogs tend to me, in my experience, just eat. As long as there's food, they will keep eating. Even if, for many dogs, it makes them sick.
Yep.
They will keep eating because they like eating. Cats, and I had a lot of cats growing up, tend to, they'll come and eat if they're hungry, but they don't just constantly eat.
Yeah, they're not just going to sit there.
You can leave food in their bowl all day long, and they may only take a few bites because they don't really... That's what they do.
Yeah.
And so it's hard for me to imagine that 60% of cats could be overweight.
Well, I think it's a combination. It's just 60% of cats and dogs that are domesticated. You have them in the home. Mm-hmm. So I don't know what the number would be if you sparse it out just to dogs and just to cats. But I mean, I see a lot of people's pets that are what I would consider overweight, And so
I think it's a thing with dogs too because they eat people food. Whose dog doesn't?
Yes.
You have to be very self-controlled as a person. Self-control yourself to not share your food with your dogs.
Don't give in to the puppy eyes.
Yeah.
Don't give in. It's not good for them.
Yeah, but that is probably... But this all gets down to, I feel like there's got to be easier and cheaper ways to have your pet not be overweight than Ozempic for dogs.
Yeah, I mean, if Ozempic already expensive for you to get for yourself.
I know, I can't afford Ozempic for me.
Right? How expensive is it going to be to get it for your pets?
Yeah, that's my concern. And there's, I guess now there is pet insurance, but I feel like it's not going to do anything for you for Ozempic one day.
Yeah,
you're paying full price for that. if you want fluffy to be thin. Allie and I will go ahead and choose our first and worst picks from today's topic, which is state flags. Then it's up to you to decide which of us chose better picks and which picks we missed. 8772 Radio U. I get to go first today, which is good because I have strong opinions.
I am very worried that you're going to pick my flag.
Really?
Because of what you said yesterday, and you were like, people aren't going to expect it. I'm going to give it this flag its due. And I'm like, oh boy, he's going to pick my flag, isn't he?
Loyal listeners will be shocked by this, I believe. But the best state flag, to me, is Arizona.
Oh, okay, I'm safe.
Arizona's state flag is iconic. It is set apart. It is the star in the middle, the orange star. The bottom half is a navy blue, and then the top half is alternating red and yellow, and it's gives like a sunset or a sunrise or something like that.
Yep.
And you see that flag, it's unique. You instantly connect it with Arizona. And it captures Arizona because of the sun. It just feels like a desert sunset to me.
Yeah.
And so I love it. I love the Arizona flag. I don't love Arizona. Worst state I've ever been to. But
I was going to say, didn't you just say yesterday how you hate Arizona?
This is what I'm saying. But I got to give their flag its due.
Okay.
I wish the rest of the state was as nice as its flag. Worst flag. Hawaii.
Whoa!
Hawaii's flag is bad. If you can't picture Hawaii's flag, if you don't know exactly what it is, it has, similar to the United States flag, which has the 13 red and white stripes, right? Hawaii's has 8 stripes, one for each of the islands. They're red, white, and blue alternating, which is a lot. But that's not the worst part. Then how the United States has the stars up in the corner? Instead of the stars, the Hawaii flag has the Union Jack.
I know, it's a very odd choice.
Hello, we're in the United States, and you have the British flag on your flag, and you're Hawaii. It looks like it's some territory of the UK.
Yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense.
It's not. It's a United States territory. It's a state. Get the British flag off of there.
Yeah.
It offends me. Where does your allegiance lie, Hawaii? And so for that, and it's visually too much to deal with, and obviously, they clearly don't even know which country they're in. So
yeah, there's some confusion here, Hawaii.
You could be a foreign traveler, land in Hawaii. You'd be very confused where you are.
Yeah, you might think you made it to the British Virgin Islands.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, Hawaii, Allie, get to your picks.
Okay. For first, I'm going with the most unique flag, and that's because it's the most unique shape, the state of Ohio. Yep, I'm going with the homer pick.
Yeah.
Because everybody else goes with the regular old rectangle, and Ohio decides to change it up a little bit. So I think that's pretty unique. I like the design. It's very Americana. It's very iconic. You can picture the Ohio flag immediately because of the shape, because of the colors. So I think it's a very unique flag. It stands out. And then for worst, I'm going with the flag that's the most boring, in my opinion.
Okay.
And that is the state of Alabama. It's just a red cross with a white background. At least Florida added a little emblem in the middle.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's just boring.
Yeah.
I got to say, Alabama, I'm disappointed.
There's actually a lot of states that have boring flags. I think we mentioned this yesterday, but so many of them just have blue with some kind of emblem, and you wouldn't be able to tell any state apart from the other based off of their flag, unless it actually says the state's name on, which some do. Alabama was boring too, but at least you know it's Alabama.
Well, I don't even know if I looked at that, if I would have been automatically, if Alabama wasn't underneath it on a flag chart, if I would have known that was Alabama. But looking at the whole list of state flags, you look at that one immediately and you're like, yeah, pretty bland.
8772 Radio U. Now we need to know from you. Who made the better picks here in first to worst and state flags? I have Arizona for best, Hawaii for worst. Allie?
I've got Ohio for best and Alabama for worst.
Let us know who picked better and what picks did we miss. There's 46 other flags we haven't covered yet. And all the territories too. we are doing first to worst. Allie and I picking our favorite and worst state flags. I had the first pick. I picked Arizona for best. Hawaii for worst because it has an actual Union Jack. The British flag is on the Hawaiian flag, a U.S. state.
Yeah, get that out of there, Hawaii. For me, I picked Ohio for best. I just think it's a fun shape. Everybody else goes with the rectangle. Ohio's got almost like a pendant shape to the flag and pretty cool color design and all of that. And then for worst, I went with Alabama. It's just the most boring to me of the state flags.
It's literally just an X, a red X on a white background. We'll start with William. William says, my favorite flag is the Ohio flag because it is so unique. Runner-up would be New Mexico.
Oh, yeah. New Mexico does have a cool flag with the yellow.
Yeah, good color scheme.
Yep.
And he says, simple and different from all the other flags. He doesn't have a worst, but he's going to say Mississippi since part of the flag is a throwback to the Confederate flag, which they have changed.
Yeah.
So Mississippi's flag no longer has the Confederate flag on it. It's now, they got a cool color scheme.
So
the Mississippi flag. They've upgraded.
So technically, Hawaii can remove the Union Jack. It's still possible.
You can change the flags. Like I said, several states have changed their flags in the last couple of years. Minnesota, Mississippi, and Utah all have fairly new flags.
Yeah, so Hawaii, what are you doing?
Yeah,
Stop wasting time.
Seriously.
We heard from Chad. He says he's going to go with me on this one. Ohio is cool, but he thinks Maryland is the best, which we both said off the air to one another. Maryland is probably the state with the most flag pride.
Yeah, I think so, for sure.
You know, everybody loves that flag. Also, the Maryland Terrapins, that's, they make it
How
well
many
known.
other colleges feature their flag so prominently on their, the state flag so prominently on their gear? No, I don't think
It's
many other
helmets.
teams at all.
Sometimes they have uniforms that are like the flag.
I love the Maryland flag. I didn't pick it because I do like Arizona better because it actually, there's meaning to it that is obvious to interpret to any person. But also, Maryland's, it's a bit polarizing because it can be, some might say it's too much going on.
Oh, yeah, the design can look a little confusing. Yeah. And I think
I love it personally.
Yeah. But I do think there's meaning behind it,
There is. It's just not I don't even know what it is. And I grew up there and saw it a bajillion times. Arizona, you just see it. It's obvious. Oh, that's Arizona. It's a star. It's a sunset.
Sunset, yeah.
Tim says, love the Arizona flag. Had a family out there for years. Lived in Flagstaff for a while. The star is, he says, copper colored to represent the copper mines that define the state's early wealth. He says, my picks were better. And he also says the worst is Michigan just because it's Michigan. Michigan is one of the ones that is just incredibly generic. You could see the Michigan flag, you'd have no idea what state it's
No
for.
clue. It's just like a state emblem. Or we heard from Susanna as well. She says she's voting for you, Hudson, because Arizona's must truly be spectacular if you're willing to set aside your feelings like that. She says she's always been partial to the Maryland flag because it was the first one she learned other than Ohio as a kid, and it made her feel grown up and important to recognize it, which is an interesting take.
Yeah, that is interesting. Nathan says the Hawaii flag definitely doesn't fit Hawaii vibes, but Allie is correct that Ohio has the best flag, so we each get a point.
And then he said, I mean Allie. Sorry.
He spelled your name wrong.
Oh, okay.
My question is, Ohio's flag is definitely unique. Why is it the shape that it is?
Why is Ohio's flag the shape that it is?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a good question.
And if it wasn't that shape, would anybody care about it?
Probably not.
Yeah.
I think the shape is what truly makes it unique. I pointed that out in my reasonings.
Yeah, see, I think I win because Arizona doesn't need cheap gimmicks.
That's
to
not
make
a
their
cheap
flag.
gimmick. That is a unique gimmick because no one else does it. No one else, all 49 other states have rectangle flags.
I think
and Ohio
Rhode Island's
was like, we're going with pendant.
Yeah.
They're not a square.
Rhode Island?
Oh. I thought you were saying they're all square.
No, yeah. Why haven't I signed up for a gym membership? Because it would be too hard to cancel, of course.
Because you don't want to be imprisoned by the gym?
Yeah. And that's the only reason. That is the reason why. It's not because I wouldn't actually work out. 8772 RadioU. Everybody knows this, right? That if you sign up for any gym chain, you are probably signing up for life because it's going to be impossible to cancel.
It's a life sentence.
Until now. thanks to the Federal Trade Commission filing a lawsuit against the operators of several gym chains, including the operators of LA Fitness, eSporta, and more. They are suing them, basically claiming that these gym operators make it far too difficult and cumbersome to navigate the cancellation process of your membership.
And these are claims because that's what we have to say because of the law, innocent until proven guilty. They're claims. But we all know it's the truth.
Yeah,
we all know that this is impossible. When you sign up, you ain't getting out.
They are guilty already in the court of public opinion for sure.
Yes.
And I also feel like there's other chains that also could be accused of this that aren't named in the lawsuit.
I was going to say, where's Planet Fitness?
Seriously, I feel like they're the worst offender. But I'm reading through the explanation of how you actually are supposed to cancel your LA Fitness membership.
It's wild.
And it's making my brain hurt.
Yeah, it's wild.
Apparently, you have to log into their website to print off a cancellation form. It says, but users are encouraged at sign up to use the LA Fitness app and a QR code, meaning that many people apparently don't know their login information for the website. Why would you need to know your login information for a website when you're going to a gym?
Right.
And
they're hoping that's the case.
Furthermore,
you won't know it.
Even though they have an app, there's no way to cancel through the app, according to the FCC, which kind of feels like one thing that you really might want if you download the app. If you don't know your login information, you need to jump through even more hoops, it says. You'd have to provide the original email address you used to get the membership to your account, the key tag number handed out when you signed up, and the first 5 digits of the bank account or credit card number listed on the account. And even if you figure out how to log in with your credentials and print out the form, you still have to either mail the form or bring the form to a physical location where you have to go through even more hurdles after that.
Yeah, the even more hurdles, which I didn't care to write out because there's too many of them, but the even more hurdles are, even though LA Fitness is open like 7 days a week, you can only bring this cancellation form Monday through Friday between the hours of 9 a.m. and 5 p.m.
Oh, you mean like when everybody's working?
Like when you're at work,
yeah.
That's when you need to bring
boss,
the form.
I'm going to need a day off. I have to go cancel my LA Fitness membership.
So they really have every single, if you want to call it gatekeeping, whatever, they have every barrier to make sure you cannot cancel your subscription to this gym.
And correct me if I'm wrong, Allie, but this, I think, ties back into a lawsuit or a rule change that had been instituted and then struck down by a judge, where not only were gym memberships supposed to put an end to this, but also like any kind of online, like a streaming service or a delivery box routine thing.
Subscriptions were supposed to make it as easy to cancel as it was to sign up.
There was a law that was going to require that, and the judge struck it down because, not even because of the merits of the law, because we talked about this, but because they didn't prepare all these companies or give them enough runway, blah, 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 to make it easy enough to cancel. And so the judge is like, no, you have to start over from square one. And so this is starting over from square one.
Yeah, I hope that they are able to get that law passed so that they can make it as easy, because I've had this happen before where I signed up for a one of the places that used to be like a either magazine or newspaper. I signed up for them, and it was literally just to read like 1 or 2 articles that they had about a specific story.
Yeah.
And then I went to go cancel it. And you know how they wanted you to cancel it? It was so easy to sign up.
Yeah.
To cancel it, they wanted you to write a cancellation letter and email it to them. And then you could cancel. Isn't that just nuts?
Yeah.
Email?
In this day and age.
Email this email address, your cancellation notice, and then we'll cancel it for you.
And then it feels really easy for them to go, oh, we never got your email. You must have mistyped it. You must have blah, blah, blah. And it's like,
you didn't
no.
put the right words.
Yeah, your cancellation letter was invalid. Yeah, it's a problem that's gone on for too long. Everybody involved knows what they're doing.
Yep.
And we've all had to suffer.
Yep.
But it sounds like the FTC is on our side, even if the judge at that time wasn't.
Well, football season just around the corner. We've been talking a lot about it. We can't wait for it. And it made me think and realize something as we've talked about all the different teams that were kind of, we can't wait to see how they do in the season, particularly with, college football is for me, my main thing. I know for the NFL, you're kind of, that's your thing, but you like both.
I like both a lot.
Yeah. And I'm the same way. I enjoy watching, well, do I enjoy? I watch the Browns.
Yeah.
But I was thinking about this, we talk about like having a lot of hope at the beginning of a season as a fan base because you're 0-0. You don't know what's going to happen yet.
In the NFL, even the Browns might be an edge case, but like basically any team has a chance to make the playoffs and win the Super Bowl. Like you don't know, especially if you got a new quarterback or whatever, you have no idea.
Right. You have no clue how it's going to go. And so some people might say it's dumb for me to put hope in the Cleveland Browns. But as a Browns fan, I'm just going to do that. Now, is that hope well placed? Maybe not. But as a Buckeyes fan, you might look at me and be, I'm putting my hope in the Buckeyes. You might say that hope is a little bit better well placed because they're just a better team and they won the national championship last year. They've got a very talented roster. We'll see how they do. They've got some unproven pieces and new coordinators. So
Michigan's still on their schedule.
Yeah, that's not going to stop them from getting in the playoff. But that's the most important game to me of the whole year. So I would rather see them win that game than the national championship. But whatever. But you might say my hope in the Buckeyes is a little bit more well placed. At the end of the day, though, we say this every single time we talk about any sports season. When we're previewing the season, giving our crazy bold predictions, only one team can win.
Yes, I know. This is the thing that, like, we put ourselves through this every year, even though the odds are, no matter which team you cheer for, significantly stacked against you.
Significantly stacked against you. So really, there is no, well-placed hope in a sports franchise or sports team because only one team can win. But I can guarantee you, when you place your hope in Jesus Christ, that hope is always well-placed. Because that is a guarantee of something. And that something is that you can have a relationship. You can have eternal life if you place your hope and trust and belief in Jesus Christ. It's the one hope that truly pays off.
It's a guaranteed W.
Yeah, it's a guaranteed win. I love that. So I think, while we can have a lot of fun talking about sports and we can have a lot of fun, especially at the beginning of the season, to put hope in our teams, let's remember that hope might not always be well placed, but there is one place where it can be, and that is in Jesus Christ.
Absolutely. If you want to know more, start talking to God about it. Find out from him what it's like to have that hope. It's more than hope because there's a confidence behind it too.
Right.
You can just say, hey, Jesus, I want that. I want to experience that. And he will share that with you. You can also go to RadioU.com/free gift. It's Hudson and Allie on Radio U Mornings, plus not one, but two special guests. This has never happened before.
Nope.
We have NayNay from Weekdays with NayNay.
I'm trying so hard not to laugh right now.
And Sparkle is also here. Good morning, Sparkle.
Woo! Hi guys, happy to be here.
Yes, and this is gonna be a special experience. We have a game we're gonna try to play.
Jesus, take the wheel.
I just learned about this game from the Conan podcast. It's called Mindmeld.
Oh!
And so here's what we got to do. Two of us at a time. We're gonna count down.
Oh no.
We're gonna say a word at the same time. We'll start with me and Allie. And the goal of the game is to say the same word at the same time.
This is going to go so bad.
I hope this doesn't take too long.
Yeah.
But we know each other. I feel like this is...
How do you pick which two people are going to talk, though? Are you just
we'll
gonna
just go around in circles. So it'd be me and Allie, then you and Allie, then you and Sparkle, then Sparkle and me.
Oh, okay.
I guess you and me will never get to crossover. Okay.
No.
So the idea is that after Allie and I start, then you'll probably everybody subsequent will try to pick a word that joins the two words before together.
Same category.
To give it some structure, yeah.
Oh, so we kind of have to go off of what you guys just did. Okay.
But it will be interesting to see how we get from whatever we start with to whatever we eventually win.
This reminds me of telephone, where you have to whisper something in someone's ear, and then by the time it gets to the end of the circle,
it's completely different.
It's not even remotely close to what someone was guessing. Oh.
And I used to always mess those up too on purpose.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that was same energy. Maybe that's how we all wound up
Someone
here.
would whisper cheese in my ear, and I would say RadioU after.
Yeah.
All right, Allie, you and I are going to start it.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Baseball.
Caramel. All right, NayNay and Allie, you have caramel and baseball. Count it down.
3, 2, 1.
Diamond.
Run.
Oh.
What did you say?
I said run.
Run and diamond.
Diamond.
Okay, NayNay and Sparkle, you have run and diamond.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Bat.
Sparkle.
Oh my gosh!
But you said diamond. Am I messing this up already?
No, you were just a little slow, but
Wait. Okay, I'm sorry.
at
I'm
the
sorry.
same time.
Okay. Sorry.
But now, okay, so you and I, Sparkle, what did we have? Sparkle and bat? Did you say
I
bat?
said bat.
He said
Okay,
bat.
I said
and you
bat.
can't say
Okay.
a word that's already been said before. Okay, ready?
Okay.
Here, I'll count you guys down
Okay,
because
yeah.
I think that'll help you out.
Okay.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Gold.
Hit. Wait, I said it right?
Yeah, you know you did it right.
Okay.
Hit and gold. Okay.
Gold.
All right, I feel like we've got this, Allie.
Okay.
Do we? Okay.
All right. Hit and gold.
Hit and gold.
We're going to nail this. Don't think.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Base.
Jackpot.
Oh!
Oh, you guys are okay. You got it.
We're not on the same page.
No.
Yeah, you hit a goal, you hit a jackpot. You found the jackpot. Okay.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
I'm lost.
What were the 2 words?
Jackpot and
And base.
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 Oh, I got. Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right, Allie and NayNay. 3, 2, 1.
Foul.
I couldn't think of anything.
What? You need to say something. You need to say something.
Wait. Do it with me. Do it with me.
Blank.
All
I'm
right, we're
sorry.
skipping. We're skipping ahead.
Yeah, do it with me. Do it with me.
NayNay and Sparkle, just go based off whatever the last thing was. Jackpot and hit.
Okay.
3,
Okay.
2, 1.
Money.
Win. Because like win baseball, win jackpot. I feel like.
know. You're on the right
Okay.
track.
Well,
What did NayNay say? I yelled it too loud.
I said money because I'm broke, and that's
But-
what I thought of when I thought of jackpot.
Okay, but we're getting so close.
All right.
Win money. Okay.
Allie and Sparkle,
Okay.
Okay.
win and money. You're trying to say the same word. 3,
Okay.
2, 1.
Cash.
Rich.
Why are we so bad at this?
I don't know.
We're getting
Is
there.
it 3, 2, 1? Pause. Say it, or is it 3, 2, 1? Say it.
Say it right after
Yeah,
1.
right after
Okay.
one.
Okay.
All right,
I think
let's
that's
cycle-
okay.
We're
Okay,
back
so
to me and
cash
Allie.
and rich.
Cash and rich.
Okay.
Catch and rich. Okay.
Who's going to count us down? NayNay, count us down.
3. That's it. 1.
Bank.
Oh,
Oh. Okay.
are we so bad at this?
We're not bad. We're just different.
Okay, so you said what?
Bank.
Bank.
Yeah.
I said spend.
Why can I not even remember the words that we just said?
Okay.
All right. Bank and spend. 3, 2, 1.
Checking. Ah!
Wait, what did NayNay say?
I said broke.
Broke
Oh.
and checking.
I don't know if we're ever gonna
Okay,
get
I got it, I got it.
this in.
Guys, we
All right.
ain't never getting this,
Yeah.
bro.
No,
we're
I
gonna
got it. I got it.
NayNay and Sparkle have this.
Okay.
Broke.
Okay.
And checking.
Got it.
3, 2, 1.
Loan.
Safe.
Now we're opposite. I feel like.
And now we're back to the
I
baseball.
actually
Yeah.
did think about saying safe, but I said
What?
loan.
NayNay, we could have been on. We could have won it.
We could have won it.
Me and Sparkle have this. Save and loan.
Okay.
Okay. 3.
Wait.
Wait. Are you
I'll
ready?
count
Hold
you
on.
down. I'll count you down.
Okay.
All right.
Wait, what was it? Save and what was it?
Save and loan.
Okay. I got it.
3, 2, 1.
Invest.
Spend.
What?
already said spend.
We can't do this. I'm about to give up. I'm about to riot. I can't stand this. Bro,
No, we got it, we got it, we got it.
Save. Can someone just pay me?
Yeah. We need money for
All right.
this.
We need a redo. I guess let's just skip Allie, you and me.
This
Okay,
game
okay.
is making me
What are we on
mad.
then?
What was the last one?
Sparkles
Spend?
doesn't count because she said spend, which we already said.
Okay.
Oh, okay, Dad.
Yeah.
Okay.
So wait,
Okay.
What was the word you said?
and I said invest. I can't say that again.
Okay.
So we're back to loan
and
save.
Save.
All right.
Save. Okay.
Count us down, NayNay.
3, 2, 1.
Interest.
Oh my God.
Guys, I think we can get
You
this,
can do
okay?
it.
I don't
Interest and savings.
I think, what were the last two, Hudson? Say them.
Interest,
Interest,
savings.
and savings.
Think
Okay.
about it, you guys. Think.
Okay.
Mindmeld.
All right.
3, 2, 1.
Account.
Debt.
No!
Oh my God. Okay.
You were gonna say account.
It's crazy how I feel like Sparkle and NayNay are so confident every time.
I know, but I feel like I'm confident every time.
Yeah.
Because savings and checking and all of that account.
I know we were trying to be positive, and then NayNay goes debt.
NayNay's been negative.
All NayNays have been about like how he has no money.
Right.
I have nothing.
All right, NayNay and Sparkle.
That came from a place.
What did we say?
Okay,
We
that
said
came from a
debt
place.
and
You said debt.
And you
I
said
said account.
you said account.
Okay, account.
Wait. And what was the one that Hudson said before that?
Oh gosh, I'm.
You
Interest?
said interest. Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
I believe in you two.
Oh, okay.
3, 2, 1.
CD.
Debit. Wait, what did he say?
Just
He
purposely
said
trying
CD.
to throw
He
us
said
off.
CD.
Yeah, a CD, a certificate of deposit. That's a CD. That's a thing.
That's
I
a
wanna-
deep
You know,
cut.
I knew what he was
Exactly.
saying.
Too
Yeah.
deep of a cut.
Oh come on!
Too deep of a cut. I thought
come on.
you meant CD.
CD.
If y'all don't know what a CD is,
Why
no
not
wonder
just
y'all
say
stay
deposit?
broke.
Why not just say deposit?
Okay, we are.
Okay.
This is taking surprisingly long.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm not surprised by this.
Actually, I'm not surprised by this either.
So we're on CD and
Yeah.
debit.
Okay.
All right, Sparkle. I really think we have this.
okay.
Just
Okay,
put.
wait.
Think.
I'm
We got
gonna
this.
count it down.
Count it down, NayNay.
3, 2, 1.
Credit.
Count.
What
I meant to say coins, but I said count instead.
I'm about to get up and walk out this room,
This is
bro.
crazy.
I'm actually about
Count.
to get up and
We
walk.
are gonna have to
Like-
Count Dracula.
Okay.
Or like count the money. I don't know.
Okay.
Okay.
I got
one
nervous.
more,
It was
one
the first
more.
thing I
Hudson
said.
and I, let's try it.
Credit and count.
Okay.
Credit and
Who,
count. Okay.
who wants to count us down?
3.
I'll do it.
Oh, my bad. You take
Go
it.
ahead,
You take it.
Sparkle.
You take it.
3, 2, 1.
Card.
Money.
You already said money.
I'm sure we did. It's gone on too long. I'm just cycling back through. I think we have to pull the plug.
We
I
do.
think we've actually failed.
Just never gonna get this
I really
right.
thought we were gonna do it. I really had high hopes for us, guys. I
NayNay's
really
gonna
did.
cry.
We'll keep doing this off the air and
I am sad.
come back and let everybody know if we actually ever accomplish
Ever
this.
finished.
All right, NayNay, Sparkle, thanks for playing
Thank you.
NayNay's depressed.
Radio U.
Thanks for listening to the Radio U podcast. Don't forget to rate and review the show.